public event, and we are very pleased to have this esteemed panel here for us to get more educated and get more prepared. As you've seen, we had a recent fire on June 25th, and we would like to really learn more, get more prepared, and get alerts and understand the process and learn from this panel the insights that will help us prepare better. So just a couple of, we'll go through the panel, and each panelist will basically speak and provide their insights. Hello? As you can tell, this is my first rodeo. But it's essentially an educational session, and given the recent fires, we also have various folks here that can get us prepared, better prepared, and we will start with the panel discussion first before we go into question and answer, so we can hear from everybody. We'd really like to hear from all of them. They have a lot of good information for us to share and get ready. So just a quick few logistics, and then I will start to let folks introduce themselves and provide us the insight. So the logistics, there's water over there, and there are pamphlets all along from Red Cross, from the City Fire and Fire Safe Council here. We also have, the restrooms are up the stairs and to the right. I guess we'll get started now. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Mike Cornett. I'm with CAL FIRE. I represent CAL FIRE San Diego and San Diego County Fire. I also help with the Fire Safe Council of San Diego County. And I'm going to start off with just some basic stuff that we do with the Fire Safe Council. The Fire Safe Council of San Diego is an umbrella that kind of covers the 43 different fire safe councils in San Diego County. We deal with community wildfire protection plans, and that's something that is done through the Fire Safe Council to assist in getting funding, and it's a collaboration between all the different fire departments and agencies. We do a lot of education and outreach programs, hazardous fuels reduction, with home hazard fire inspections, community chipping events, and defensible space assistance programs. There's a lot of collaboration between this. We have our valued public safety partners with the city here with us, the fire department and the police department, and we all work together closely. There's also some funding and some different programs that we deal with, and there's grants and different stuff for fuel reduction programs and mitigation projects, and that's some stuff that we can go into in the question and answers. And then I also wanted to cover some of the different information sources that we have available to us. This is kind of broad strokes, and then my partner here, she'll be able to kind of get closer to what you use in this area. But we have different programs available, such as Pulse Point, that gives you emergency notifications on different incidents. We also have our traditional social media platforms on Facebook and Twitter, and then we have the Ready San Diego app that you can get on your phone that is for San Diego County Office of Emergency Services, and then there's that website that goes with it, that's alertsandiego.org, and that will give you real-time emergency information for the County of San Diego. I'm going to pass it on now to Captain Lauer.
You took all my apps from me. Also, 211 is another great resource for all of you. Yes, ma'am. Sorry. How's that? Okay. I'll use my SeaWorld voice when I used to do tours at SeaWorld. Good evening. My name is Alma Lowry. I'm a fire captain in the Employee Services Division. I'm an operations fire captain, so I do work out in operations on a fire engine or a fire truck, but I also work in a straight day position underneath Employee Services Division. I wear a couple different hats. I also am a operations support captain, so when there are large incidents, what happened in your neck of the woods here, one of my duties is I'm on call, and I will go to our emergency command and data center, and I will go and help that battalion chief that's there managing this incident, or I will come out to the incident and work at the incident command post. Very closely with our partners down here in blue with San Diego PD, and we work on evacuations together, which I know is something that is very important, and we wanted to discuss this evening how we do evacuations. It's a lot of education on our part from the City of San Diego, from the fire department, how we do evacuations. Evacuations are incident driven. So we never know where an incident is, or what our wind is doing that day, or what our humidity is doing that day. So unfortunately, it's great to have pre-planned routes, but unfortunately on the flip side is that we cannot always know what our fire is going to do or what our weather is going to do. So they are solely incident driven. And I will try to answer every question that is out there about how we do partner with San Diego PD and facilitate this. So I'm going to pass it off to our new fire chief who is taking over in August. This is Deputy Fire Chief Robert Logan.
Thank you. Well, as Alma just told you, I'm the new fire chief. So I'm here to introduce myself as your new fire chief and to hear firsthand your concerns. As your new fire chief, you're going to be seeing me a lot in your communities. I like to be hands-on. I'm asking everyone here to hold me accountable and hold my department accountable for their actions. We promise a quick response. We promise top-notch response. And we will continue to support you in times of need, just as we did at the last fire. As you can see, that fire went out pretty quickly. We had a fast response. So hopefully I put a lot of people at ease and let you know that we are prepared for fire season. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Juvelin Allegre. I'm a San Diego Fire Department supervisor with our special events section, and I'm really here just to provide support to our fire staff. So if you have any questions, I'm going to try and answer them as best as I can. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Matthew with San Diego Fire Rescue. I work in our brush management group. Hopefully I can answer some brush management questions for everyone here. I did bring some information. We have our bigger packet, which is the Ready, Set, Go, which has some evacuation tips, some home hardening tips, and then our smaller one is our brush management bulletin, which goes over brush management guidelines, some advice, and some tips on what to do to have better brush management in defensible space. Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Manny Del Toro. I'm the captain here of Northwestern Division, which goes all the way from Torrey Pine State Beach out east to Del Norte High School on the north end, roughly around Villa de la Valle, and we go south down to Miramar Road at our southernmost point. It's a pretty big area, and I will say that when it comes to fire safety, we do rely very heavily on the lead from the fire department, and our role is very much to be their support personnel there. One of the big things we're going to be involved in is going to be evacuations, and I know that was a point of concern. We can ask questions on how that went, ways that we can improve. I will say that on this last incident, we did make changes from when we started the evacuation to the end, just prior, about a month before, we did a dry run just east of our location into Northeastern Division, which unfortunately we do have a lot of canyon area up in this area. To our north, out in Rancho Santa Fe, many canyons between the beach and out towards Rancho Bernardo. Very vulnerable in those areas. As far as our planning goes, we just came on board with a new system as far as evacuation so we can make that as quick as possible. And the coordination goes with our top-down. The way it works is we are assigned to the command post, and I call in support from personnel to make the evacuations happen. One area of concern, that's a big area, and it may be a surprise to you, I have 4 officers at any given time during that area. However, that doesn't mean that 4 officers are going to do the evacuations. On the day of our last fires, that we were able to get 45 officers total, along with some of our retired senior volunteers who responded as well. So you will get the help that you need. We're here to definitely be held accountable, to learn, and also to educate so that we can make that process a very smooth one and keep everybody safe. And I think the last one was very minimum, maybe 20 acres at most? 29, okay. So I thought it went well. I always tip my hat to the fire department. They had a lot of crews out there from multiple agencies that were out there for a very long time. They cut us loose maybe about 10 p.m. We made our rounds for any concerns, but these guys worked all through the night. So I tip my hat to you guys, and we're here to support primary mission being evacuation.